It's a difference when you got Lilith trying to the sun or trying to Pluto. But when you got Lilith square to the moon, and the sun is more like the conscious stage up front, awareness. The moon is your inner self, natural instinct, some stuff that had to happen naturally. So when you got your black moon square to the moon, there's gonna be intense, powerful energy. Your emotions run very deep. I'm talking about to the depths of the soul. And this is one of my placements right here. This is one of my placements, and whoever had this placement, they can feel everything that's going on all around it. It's very receptive to energy. It's high vibrational, high intense energy. And they get a rush off their dark side. They get a thrill of criminal activity. They get a rush of was not normal. But also they can regret that and go through things to deal with that. So every feeling is very intense. It's evoking the energy of a person who like magical with creative powers. But also this placement gives people the ability to transform themselves at a wise level. It's giving wisdom. But by the energy being so intense and all this tension going on, it makes their emotions very unpredictable at times. Out of nowhere, it's unpredictable. So they need to stay grounded, and self-expression is needed. And they don't want to feel vulnerable, so they seal themselves off and keep secrets. They can't hold it though. This explode out of nowhere because this energy, when you got the black emotions that's going against the square against emotions itself, and emotion itself needs nurturing and caring. It needs the mother-like energy. So these people might feel a need to have people around them who gonna nurture them and care for them and mother them and don't want their independence, or they might be more independent and feel like they don't need people who want to nurture them and care for them. So it's vice versa. The thing is with this energy, one minute they can be good with their mother or woman's, and the next minute they can like go through things that help them become a better person with their mother or the female energy, or learn about the woman energy. Or they can be very harsh towards women. So it depends on how it played out. That's why balance is needed here. So by me having this placement, I understand women. I love women. So Lilith, which is the subconscious, is the dark, the hidden. It struggles with its emotions. The emotions are very intense, and this gives these people very strong psychic gifts and abilities of clairsentient, where they can feel everything around them. Sometimes they want to tune out, but sometimes they want to tune in. They get a drilling rush of destructive behavior, such as sex, gambling, addictions, and they can be into alcohol, drinking a lot, and deal with water. So these people here, it's important for them to release the emotional burdens and problems, issues that they're holding in. Because they don't do good holding a grudge or holding in hate for a long period of time, because it's uncommon among them. And if they do, it can be a very explosive situation, very dangerous. It's the moon was nurturing it and it's powerful force. So they love to fantasize about the most wildest adventures and the most dangerous situation, and they like living on the edge. They get a thrill of that because they struggle. They struggle to maintain their emotions, and this excite them. This get them the thrill. So once they learn how to balance themselves out and control themselves, they'll be good. When they learn about the situation, have awareness of what they get a rush about, and then realize that it's dangerous, they can change that and become wise. They get them wisdom about emotions, and they can teach people how to deal with emotions and stuff like that there. So this is very important. So they can feel very exposed when sharing their emotions with people. So they don't want that. So they keep secrets and hold it in a lot. But they don't do good holding in. So they have to put it through expression, be creative with it. They have to put it into some type of work, music, arts, or something. Even cooking, food, anything that's creative. So when Lilith square the moon, they reflect a lot. Reflect emotions. They react quick, And sometimes they actually come out of nowhere. They all defensive, thinking somebody out to harm them and get them, and it's nothing going on. Because this is wild, untamed female energy. And they refuse to conform to the norm or the average. So they can rebel, be very rebellious like nature against things. So with that being said, we got to understand that they got a tendency to deny their emotions or suppress it just because they trying to maintain their freedom and not be so emotional. But it's best for them to release it. So they also can have difficulty in expressing themselves, and they hate to feel vulnerable. So it's best for these people to release their emotions so they can have personal freedom. They'll feel like they're more freedom once they release their emotion. And through their experience when dealing with their emotions, they can feel more free, not only free, but also they can spread wisdom. So this get them psychic gifts of clairsentient or what they feel, empath ability, of course. And so they got a powerful emotional reaction, but this can help their personal growth. With this being said, self-awareness is needed, balance is needed, and sometimes therapy, like talking to other people, therapy can be like them doing therapeutic things like spiritual baths, gemstones, and also counseling, like getting advice from others, who's positive, who uplifting, who they seek their deepest, who they kind of admire or look up to. So people with this type of energy, once they tap into it, they can have they can be one of the most realist and solid people on the planet once they learn how to control or check their emotions. And this is very important and powerful placement. So that being said, don't be afraid to express yourself or be vulnerable, especially to those you love or who love you, because this can help. And you can feel free. You don't have to hide it, your emotions and suppress it. And you can teach through what you learn. So with that being said, the female energy that's within you can release it and be satisfied once you learn about how emotion work and align it. And you can be one of the most powerful person on the planet, especially when it comes to counseling. You can be a counselor yourself, a therapist yourself. So with that being said, that's all said.